Good morning, everybody. This is Tanetta, your relationship coach here at Speak Your Truth and your Bedroom Candy Boutique consultant. And I want to welcome you all to this video, 7 ways to connect or reconnect to your partner. And again, I want to welcome you. Speak Your Truth is the relationship coaching business where I help you, inspire you, and educate you to learn how to speak your truth and be who you are within your relationship. So, like I said, this particular video is talking about connection with your partner. We all know that at some point, well, not everybody, every couple, but a lot of couples, of course, grow apart. And it could be for any reason, whether it's the kids or you all have kids and you all focus more on the kids than your own relationship, or if it's just a daily task that you all have going on with work and school and all those kind of things and trying to make things work and getting the bills paid. Sometimes those things pull us apart as well. And of course, create that relationship where we're not as connected as you were in the beginning. I put it that way. So like I said, as far as connection goes, we all know the connection is crucial to the stability and the longevity of the relationship. So I have 7 ways here that you all can, of course, connect or reconnect if you all have fallen out of the trap of being connected and everything else is going on around you and you all haven't had time for each other lately at all. I know we're still in the process and the experience, I guess I can say that, of COVID-19. And I know a lot of people, of course, were out of work, going to work, having all these crazy schedules. And of course, that can definitely cause you to miss the mark on communication as well. I know a lot of couples that I've spoken with, of course, were having issues with connecting with their partner during this COVID time, that kind of thing as well. Not knowing how to communicate with their partner, even though they're both in the same house, that kind of thing too. So like I said, these 7 tips will definitely help you along the way. And you can get started with these today. There's no money involved at all. Like I said, you can definitely get started with these right away. The first one is find ways to connect with each other, even if it's only briefly, before you begin your day. I know we all try to hustle and bustle and all these kind of things as we're getting ready for our day, but don't forget to at least take a minute, take 5 minutes at the most if you can, to of course connect with your partner, to of course let your partner know that you're thinking about them. Whether that's a kiss in the morning or good morning, honey, how you doing? How about your sleep? That kind of thing. Definitely connect with your partner every day, every morning, before you all leave out the house, going to work, going to school, dropping the kids off, wherever you're going. Just make sure that you reconnect briefly. You don't have to spend all day, an hour, 30 minutes, that kind of thing, but just connect. If 1 minute, less than 5 minutes, I guess I put it that way, especially since that won't take much time out of your day. Less than 5 minutes, but just find ways to reconnect. And like I said, you can a good morning kiss, or helping your partner, of course, set out some clothes, or you both help getting the kids ready, whatever it is that you all can do jointly and as a team. Just definitely make sure that you connect a short time in the beginning of your day. Number 2, develop a ritual that involves sharing your day with your partner to process positive and stressful experiences. My partner and I do this actually every single day. We, of course, on the way home, because of course we're picking each other up from work and different things like that. So of course, when we get in the car, honey, how was your day? What was going on? And of course, it's mainly a time to listen and not just, of course, give all the feedback and that kind of thing, but just listen to your partner vent and of course de-stress for that day and listen to the positivity that of course may have happened during the day as well. So like I said, definitely finding a time or a ritual that involves you all, of course, telling each other how was your day, spending that little, it doesn't have to be an hour, it can be 5 minutes or on the car ride home, however you all do it. Like I said, but just find time, or actually right before you go to bed as well, but just find time to connect and just ask your partner how was their day, what they experienced, what was going on, that kind of thing. And I know ladies like to talk a lot and ask a lot of questions, so fellas, part of this tip is for you, what I'm about to say. Just keep in mind that when a lady or when your woman is asking you about your day, it doesn't, in asking all these questions doesn't mean that she's being nosy. It means that she cares about you and she's trying to find out how was your day, what went on. We like detail. I know men sometimes do, well, I can't say all men, but some men do not like detail and don't want to explain all these things. But for women, we love detail. So let's keep that in mind when you all are conversing, when you all are communicating and asking questions of one another. So gentlemen, I'm asking you all this just to go ahead and play along. I guess I'll put it that way. Definitely make sure that you're sharing the parts of your day that were stressful for you, whether it was a boss, whether it was a coworker, or whether something happened in your business or somebody got a charge back, whatever it was. And also sharing those positive things that happened to you. Your woman wants to know about that. And this is for the heterosexual couples. Like I said, your woman definitely wants to hear about that, how your day was. Not just it was fine and that kind of thing, you leave it at that. Tell her how your day was. So like I said, that's the end of that. So number 3, Plan a regular date night weekly. If you don't, even if you don't leave home. And I did put a freebie just to let you all know, a free gift for you all. I did a 7-part series, 7-part video talking to you all about 7 ways that you can have a successful date night. And like I said, I put that that particular freebie, and it is a video, down in the comments as well. So like I said, definitely making sure that you have a regular date night, and not just every 2 months, every 4 months, whenever you all can do it. I always say every week. If you cannot do it every week for whatever reason, at least make it every 2 weeks. But like I said, you definitely have to connect, and these date nights will definitely help you connect. Some of y'all may be like, oh, this is stupid, that it's not going to work. Try it out and keep it consistent at least for 3-4 months and see how it works for you all. Like I said, date nights definitely give you a chance to reconnect, definitely give you a chance to, of course, to create that romantic and intimate environment. So definitely make sure that you get your date night on. Like I said, you don't have to pay any money for your date night. It can even be a date night at home, even if it's just a movie in, or you all are cooking together, that kind of thing. It can be anything along those lines. And like I said, I definitely put the freebie down in the comments of this video, so definitely check it out. It's a 7-part. It's a 7 tips in the video for you all to start creating your own successful date nights. And it goes over some of those tips to let you know how easy it is to go ahead and get started. And I also give you a free date night with that as well. I guess a pre-planned date night that you all can use if you want to. So like I said, definitely check it out, y'all. Number 4. Find ways to reconnect during the day, even if it's just to say, I'm thinking about you, honey. You can send text messages, you can send emails, you can Facebook message the person, Instagram, whatever you use, but just find some time out your day. It won't take you less than a minute. That's all it will take you, about a minute, to go ahead and send your honey a message, or just a selfie, or a sexy selfie, however you want to do it, but just letting your partner know that you're thinking about them and that you're on the top of their mind and that kind of thing. That is a way for you all to connect, to, of course, have your partner feeling like, oh, they love me, that they're checking on me during the day, they must be, I guess, be concerned, that kind of thing. Make sure that you're connecting with your partner throughout the day. And like I said, there's no reason why you cannot do this. It would take just a minute if you do it one time a day during the work day, or whatever time they have their work schedule, that kind of thing. Just one text, one email, one Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, whatever you all use, or a selfie, or however you want to do it. A TikTok video, those are 50 or 30, well, those are like less than a minute as well. You can create a cute dance TikTok video, or if you want to, whatever you want to use. We have all this free social media, all these free platforms that you can use, and of course your cell phone, of course text messaging and all that kind of stuff, email, send a message just to let your honey know that you're thinking about them. And that was number 4. Number 5, physically touch, hold, and snuggle with each other every single day. I don't care if it's just, if you want to lay on your partner's lap and talk about your day, you can do that then. That can become you all's ritual. If you want to lay in bed and talk about your day, you all are touching, holding hands. It does not have to be sexual. I'm not talking about sex at all. This has nothing to do with that. I'm talking about connecting and getting down to the intimacy and the romance with your partner, bringing that back again and bringing that spark back. These simple ways, like I said, the touching, the holding, whether it's a hug or a pat on the back or a massage, or however you all do it, that can definitely recreate that connection within your relationship. Just keep that in mind. And like I said, the touching and that kind of thing, the physical part of it, I'm not talking about sex unless that's what y'all want. I'm more of talking about those non-sexual touches, meaning that a holding of a hand. If you all are walking up this, walking down the sidewalk, or walking the dog, or whatever you're doing, or a big hug during the, after you all get home and get together, a hug will actually work. Whether it's a kiss to say, hello, honey, how you doing, that kind of thing. Like I said, or definitely like snuggled up against each other on the sofa, or laying against each other in the chair, whatever it is. Just make sure that you all take time to, of course, connect in that kind of way. Just the touching and the feeling and that kind of thing. It does not have to be sexual. Again, I'm talking about non-sexual touches here. So make sure that you all, of course, get that in your brain. Everything that we do, every time we touch your leg, or every time you touch our arm, it does not have to lead to sex. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all realize that, especially the gentlemen. Because I know sometimes I've heard a lot of ladies say that, oh, my man wants sex all the time and these kind of things. Every time I touch him this way, it always leads to sex. But keep in mind, fellas, the intimacy and connection, that does not have anything it can deal with sex, but what I'm talking about here is non-sexual touches, meaning that a touch on the arm, a rub on the back, those kind of things, it should not lead to sex every single time. If you all want to lead to sex one time a week, whatever it is, then go ahead and do that. But for majority of the time, the touches and the things that you do outside of sex, like I said, that definitely leads to the connection and the intimacy, and sex as well. But like I said, for this particular thing, we're talking about non-sexual touches. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Number 6, Share positive comments or affirmations. It only takes 30 seconds to a minute to, of course, provide support for your partner, whether that's telling them how good they were doing or whatever it is, how much you appreciate them, how much you thank them for doing whatever, washing the dishes or cleaning the clothes or cleaning the house or whatever it was. Take time out to, of course, send those positive comments and those positive affirmations and positive messages of support to your partner. They will love that, I'm sure. You can tell them right in the kitchen, right where you all are cooking, "Thank you, honey, for helping me cook." Okay, it's a loud truck coming by, y'all. Okay, like I said, just letting your partner know how you appreciate them and thanking them for doing the good things, I guess, in your relationship, and taking time out to, of course, help you with your day, help you with the kids, whatever it is. Like I said, we always can take that time to, of course, share those positive comments, affirmation, and thoughts with our partner. Don't be afraid to do that, and that's every single day, y'all. And if you want to do it several times a day, then do it several times a day. This is just one time a day to get you started, but after you get started getting the routine of doing it, you can do it as many times a day as you like. I wouldn't say blow up the phone and be a stalker, but do it as many times as you like. And the last one, number 7, the main thing I have talked about, I know I talk about that in my group as well. My group is called Speak Your Truth Community. And if you don't know about the group, there should be a tab on this page that's leading you to that group if you want to join. But we get down and dirty in the trenches of the relationships and sex and all those kind of things as well. Talking about all those taboo topics that most folks don't want to bring up, don't want to talk about because they're embarrassed or shamed or whatever it is. Like I said, in my group, we definitely get down and dirty about those things and discuss all types of topics, and whether it's from monogamy to non-monogamy. We talk about all those kind of things and everything in between, so keep that in mind. So definitely join if that's something for you. But like I said, number 7, this is the main thing that I always talk about, is not sweeping things up under the rug. Whenever there's an issue or a conflict or some kind of challenge that you all are having, or some kind of ill feelings that you're having, make sure that you're talking to your partner about that, not just in the beginning of the day and when you're hustling and busting, but once you all calm down, get things going, you're cooking dinner, you're looking at TV, that kind of thing. Bring those things up and let your partner know what's going on and why you're having an issue or whatever the case may be. Always use I statements, not that you did this and you did that, because that's definitely blaming the other person. Not saying that it wasn't their fault or whatever the case may be, but you don't want to sit there and just, you did this and you made me do this and you all this kind of stuff. Take responsibility for your part, and also don't blame your partner, because that's going to create more chaos, more arguments within your relationship and your household, and you definitely don't want that. And like I said, definitely not sweeping things up under the carpet will definitely help you all better connect, and of course it helps you all problem solve. And like I said, when you all do sweep things up under the carpet or the rug, whatever you want to call it, that does create a sense of loneliness, and it does create a distance as well between you all, because you all cannot resolve your issues and your problems, and those issues and problems are never going to go away. All they're going to do is exacerbate into some other kind of behavior, resentment, bitterness, all those kind of things. And of course, snappiness and her or him telling her what to do all the time, clean this, clean that, you didn't do this right, all these little small arguments that doesn't even have to be. You have to learn how to get things out when things happen. Like I said, you don't have to argue about it or blame your partner. Use those I statements. I feel sad when you do whatever it is. Excuse me, y'all. Or honey, I feel bad when you do whatever it is. Like I said, you definitely want to bring it to them in a calm and respectful manner. You don't want to be shaming and blaming and telling them the whole thing is their fault and all these kind of things at all. Like I said, you definitely want to use those I statements, and I'll probably put that in the comments or in the description. I guess redo the actually, you know what? I'll do another video about the I statements so that you all can get some more information about that as well. But like I said, you definitely do not want to sweep things up under the rug when issues are happening in your relationship. By keeping those things up under the rug, all you're creating is more issues in the relationship. Like I said, you definitely have to talk about those things. And I know I talk about that a lot, and I beat this into y'all's head a lot. But like I said, that's the only way that you all can, of course, connect well, have that better communication, and have those problem-solving skills working for you all within your relationship. If you're sweeping things up under the rug and keeping things secret, and you're building up all this resentment and all this bitterness and all this anger, it's going to come out eventually. And it could come out because he didn't take out the trash or she didn't take out the trash, and y'all are arguing, God damn it, you didn't take out the trash, this shit is getting on my nerve, and all these kind of things. Like I said, and that's not even the real issue. The real issue was that you swept things up under the carpet and you did not talk about them when they were going on. So like I said, you definitely have to not do that. Do not sweep anything up under the carpet. Like I said, tell your partner what's going on that day. Just as long as you all are not in a uproar and things are going on, you all are fighting or arguing, that kind of thing, wait until things cool down, and then, of course, talk to your partner about it in a safe, a calm, and respectable manner using those I statements. And like I said, I'll do another video about those I statements so that you all can better understand what I'm talking about. But going back over those 7 ways to reconnect or to connect with your partner, because like I said, I know how things are going with this COVID-19 going on, and people are, of course, trying to find ways to reconnect because they've been working so much and in their business so much and going to school so much and taking care of the kids so much, getting at home, doing all these things, and they're like, I don't even know my partner anymore. You have to relearn how to reconnect. And like I said, these 7 free ways, 7 ways that you don't have to spend any money, can definitely help you connect with your partner. And again, I want to say I'm Tanetta, your relationship coach and Speak Your Truth and your bedroom candy boutique consultant. This Speak Your Truth is where I help educate and inspire you to be the best you that you can be, and of course to speak your truth within your relationship. So let me get to recapping those 7 steps, y'all. 7 ways to reconnect with your partner. The first way was find ways to reconnect with each other, only if it's briefly, in the beginning of your day. That was number 1. Number 2, develop a ritual where you all can, of course, talk about how your day was and talk about the stressful experiences and the positive experiences as well. But just send the time apart, 5 minutes or less, and don't even have to take that long, of how you all's day was. And of course, like I said before, gentlemen, I know us ladies like to ask questions, so we're asking you questions. We're not trying to be nosy, that kind of thing. We want to understand you and see how your day is going, and have you let us know what's going on with your day and how you're feeling about the day. So like I said, that's what us ladies like to talk a lot. As you see, I'm talking a lot here, but like I said, we definitely want to know what's going on with you, not just my day was well and you leave it at that. We want to connect with you. That's how we connect as well. So keep that in mind. It's a 2-way street. You have to learn how to connect with her, and she has to learn how to connect with you. So keep that in mind, y'all. Number 3 was plan a regular date night. And I said weekly. I know if you cannot do it weekly, then do it every 2 weeks. And again, date nights are ways that you can definitely, that's the main thing they help you reconnect. One of the main things that can help you reconnect. Having those regular and consistent date nights. It does not have to be money spent every single time. And like I said, I gave you all 7 free tips down in the description of this video that you can, of course, listen to. It's another video that gives you 7 tips on how to have a successful date night. So make sure that you're getting that today. Like I said, it's 7 free tips. You don't have to do anything with that either, but just listen to it and hear what I'm saying in that particular video. But like I said, that's a free gift to you all so that you all can, of course, start reconnecting and getting your date night on. And like I said, it definitely gives you 7 free tips. Number 4, find ways to connect. Just to say, I'm thinking about you, honey. Whether that's through text message, whether that's through a quick TikTok video, whether that's through email, whether that's through somebody's messenger, Facebook, Instagram, whoever it is, find a way to let them know during the day, 1 time a day, several times a day. Just don't be a stalker, y'all, but just let them know how that you're thinking about them. That doesn't take a long time, less than a minute to do. Number 5, make sure that every day that you all are having some kind of intimate time, touching, feeling, not sexual, non-sexual touches, whether that's a hug or whether that's a kiss on the lips, a kiss on the cheek, a kiss on the forehead, whatever you all do, holding hands, patting on the back or rubbing on the back or massaging the leg, whatever it is. These are non-sexual touches that can help you all reconnect and to let you all know that sex is not the 100% thing that's keeping you all together. Is the intimacy and the connection and the romance in your relationship. And like I said before, ladies and gents, all touches that you have, touching the arm or holding hands or giving a hug, a nice hug, that kind of thing, massaging, rubbing on the back, it does not have to lead to sex every single time. It does not. There are all kind of touches that you can do that's non-sexual that will, of course, let your partner know that you care for them and that you, of course, are there for them and that you, of course, want to create that intimacy and that connection with you all. So keep that in mind, y'all. That was number 5. Number 6, sharing positive comments, affirmations, or just support throughout the day. Yeah, my allergies. Okay, but like I said, number 6, sharing positive comments and affirmations throughout the day. Just letting your partner know how you support them, that you see what they're doing. You, of course, you have gratitude for them. You're thanking them every day for whatever they did around the house or at work or whatever it is, or with the kids. Just making sure that you, of course, like I said, providing those positive words, I guess I can say that, for your partner, not just everything being negative and you didn't pick up your clothes, you left dishes in the sink and all these kind of things. That's nagging a lot of times, or at least our men look at that as nagging. I guess I put it that way. even though you may be saying it with good cause. That's fine. But find ways to, of course, inject that positivity into your relationship and into your words. We all know that words hold power. They can either build us up or they can destroy us. We don't want you destroying, or I don't want you destroying your relationship, ladies and gentlemen. I want you building up the relationship and, of course, growing that relationship. And, of course, speaking positivity and speaking truth and speaking everything positive that you can into that relationship with your words, not negative at all. I know sometimes some things have to go on and be said, but make it more positive than negative, ladies and gentlemen. That was number 6. And number 7, the main thing is do not sweep anything up under the carpet. Do not hold in that you're mad at your partner because they did this or because you think your partner's cheating and you haven't said anything for years. Say something to the people. They don't know what's going on within your head and they have no idea that you know about whatever's going on. Make sure that you're talking to people. Do it in a respectful way. Do it when you are, of course, calm and have the time to talk that day. Not just, oh, I saw this yesterday and you won't do this. All these kind of things going on. You don't even have to do that. Like I said, just talk to your partner. Let them know what's going on. Just make sure that it's respectful and make sure that you're, of course, expressing yourself. You don't have to holler, yell, curse, any of those kind of things. But just making sure that you're, I guess, communicating what's been bothering you, what's going on, and make sure that you're using those I statements. Not you did this to me and you always wrong and you always whatever it is. I feel sad when you do whatever it is. You can say that. That is just definitely, like I said, that's not putting a lot of blame on your partner, that kind of thing at all. It's keeping things calm and it's keeping things respectful, and it's helping you, of course, take some responsibility for whatever happened in that particular situation as well. Hey sis, thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. And like I said, that was number 7. Do not sweep things up under the carpet. Let your partner know what's going on, because if not, it's going to build resentment. There's going to be bitterness there, and there's going to be anger there. You don't want to have a relationship that's full of anger, bitterness, resentment, and you all can't forgive each other to even move to any kind of, or I guess any kind of position, I guess, to work together at all. You don't want to have that. And like I said, with sweeping things up under the carpet, that's where it's going to take you to. You're not going to have a cohesive, a teamwork, I guess, relationship if you all cannot do that. So you have to make sure that you're telling your partner what's going on when it happens. Like I said, again, make sure that it's respectful and make sure that it's not, of course, blaming and shaming and all these kind of things. Use your I statements. And I want to say again, thank you all for tuning in. Those were the 7 tips or 7 ways to reconnect or connect with your partner. And like I said, thank you all for tuning in. Again, I put the free date night video down there in the comments. Not in the comments, but in the description of this video. So if you want to check it out, go ahead and check it out. It's 7 ways to, of course, create a successful date night. And like I said, you also get a free date night in there as well that you all can, of course, recreate those kind of things. So with that, I want to say again, I'm Tanetta, your relationship coach at Speak Your Truth, and of course your Bedroom Candy Boutique consultant. Again, at Speak Your Truth, I help educate and inspire you to be the best you that you can be, and of course to speak your own truth in your relationship. So with that, again, I want to say thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Shantice. Thank you, sis, for tuning in. Everybody have a great day.